Come on, do the thing. Okay. Oh boy, we're doing the thing. Oh, it seems we're doing the thing. God. Oh. Mic's on? Yep. Well, it gave me a notification yesterday.
No matter where you touch me.
Oh, that's a Touch United video. No notification today, YouTube?
No matter where you touch me.
Guess not today, huh? Well, I got the update from... Okay. He's like, screw you, it's Friday. We don't want you here. He's like, go outside, you shouldn't be here. What are you doing on a Friday night? Staying out of trouble, that's what I'm doing. Oh, it did give me a notification. It's late. Interesting. Good job, YouTube. Good job. You're doing your job again. Oh, God. Well, training retreat week is over. Back to our regular scheduled programming of me trying to fucking beat myself in the AI. It's an imaginary guitar competition. God, it's glasses. I'm still not used to them. And I'm completely blind in my right eye with the glasses, but I play better when I can't really see. As long as I can, like, see my thumb and the fret marker, I'm good enough. That's really all I need is see my thumb and the fret. If I can do that, I'm okay. But, alright, I'm just warming up here. How you doing? Welcome to Friday Night Shit Show in the basement of the internet. I'm legally blind in my right eye, so I can't really see the chat. Until I put my glasses back on. How you doing, man? Sorry, you listened to me warm up. I didn't know it was here. I'll find something interesting to warm up to instead of just doodling. Let's see. I'm not starting with the AI stuff. We're gonna find something normal. Let's see, metal backing track. Start there. Filters. This month. Okay. 80s backing track? No. Phrygian metal backing track 10 days ago. Okay. Phrygian's always cool. Let's try Phrygian. That should be fun. Oh shit, that's not guitar tune. Fucking slap the tuners. like that. It's like Phrygian but happy. It's like weird. I just don't like it. E minor emotional bullshit. It doesn't have a line, so that means I never heard it. Let's try this one. Hey, what's up? Warming up, my friend. How are you doing? That should be easy enough, I guess. Awesome. Happy Friday. 저 사치 아니? 저 사치 아니 좋아서. warm up, I guess. I'm still trying to get used to these glasses. It's really fucking me up. I usually don't look at my guitar when I'm playing, and now that I have the new glasses, I'm trying to look at it, and it's really throwing me off. I'm not a happy camper. But we're getting used to it. It's my second day with the new glasses. Like, I'm still legally blind in my right eye, but like, I can almost see stuff with the glasses. But I can't play any covers. I'm not allowed to play covers because I'll get in trouble. I'll get banned. I want to make sure. I probably know that one already. Hold on. How's this one go? I'm just curious. I usually remember it. Oh my god, I haven't heard that in fucking 20 years. I'm gonna get in trouble if I play that. But I can definitely play that, like, I'm not allowed to, bro. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. They'll ban me, for sure. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. They'll definitely ban me for sure, I promise you. Every time I try to play a cover or anything like that, I get a fucking copyright strike. So I can't do it. But yeah, I kind of remember that one. It's a good shit, man. I haven't heard that in so many years. It's kind of crazy. Here we go. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. Yeah, I play my mental heavy here. You want to hear my mental heavy? This is my music. So let's do this one. That's my stuff. I'm from America, USA. I'm a I've been talking to myself the whole fucking time. How the fuck did that happen? I'm literally just talking to myself the whole fucking time. How you been, bro? I've literally been talking to myself the whole fucking time. No one said anything. Oh my god. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, it was a rough week. I had to teach seminars for the fucking 4 days, and then I had to teach private classes, and I had to go to the fucking doctors for the like, eye thing. I got these fucking Coke bottle nerd glasses for my right eye. I'm legally fucking blind. Trying to get used to these fucking glasses. It's making me want to throw up. That's where I'm at. It's been a fucking rough week, but, you know, I'm back. How you been? How's the massa? How's the pocket massa? I got a new guitar. One of my students, he lent me his guitars, and then he came, and then he said, you know what, he's going to hook me up and let me do a layaway plan or something for this fucking Stratocaster. So, he's hooking me up. I'm very lucky. I'm broke as fuck. I'm fucking broke as fuck. You know? But, you know, I live a simple life, so all my bills are paid, but I'm broke as fuck. I can't afford shit. But, it is what it is. Let's find something new, something else to play. No, I'm not married. Why, are you available? You want the papers? Kagdila, you want some papers? Let's see who this is. You better be hot. Oh, she's cute. She's cute. Kagdila suka. Drop B. Okay. We can do that. You want to drop B? Now let's go to the guitar. I'm already there. I'm gonna fucking drop A. What do you mean fucking drop B, bro? Fuck that. I'm fucking 7 string tuned down to fucking A. Yes, we can definitely drink together. Misfits, if it doesn't sound good with your amp, it's something wrong with how you're setting it up, because it's a digital emulator. You have the exact same sounds that I have. So if it doesn't sound good with your amp, it means you're doing something really, really wrong. So what I would do is go to a clean channel, put everything separate, like, you know, to like the middle, and maybe like lower the mid, lower the bass. It should sound amazing on your amp. If it doesn't, you're doing something weird. And I would look it up. No, I don't know any covers of anybody, but I mean, I know the band. I can play that stuff easily, but I don't do covers. Hold on, I have a shot for the excavator guy. Excavator. I have a shot for you, brother. It's Friday night, and but Slaughter Prevail's a great band. I like them. You know, the singer's a little weird, you know, because like he had to cut his face just to like look cool. I cut my face. I didn't want to cut my face. My face is all fucked up because I didn't have a choice. Like, why would anybody go out of their way to look like me? It's like fucking. I respect his conviction, you know. Salud, or Skull, or wherever the fuck you're from. Salud. And anybody, I always take half shots because I'm on the stream for a long time, so don't think I'm a fucking alky. It looks worse than it is. I'm fucking 6'3" and 220 pounds, so. Because I am authentic. I'm not a fucking robot fucking fake cocksucker on the internet. Salud, thank you very much, sir. I'm one of the last few human beings left. If you see me online, you see me in person, I'm the exact same asshole. You want some death metal? Don't get me started, bro. That's my shit. Here, I'll let you hear my old death metal band. Here. This was 16 years ago. It's my old death metal band. It's all live recording. No triggers. It's just everything's live. We were fucking playing grindcore and death metal in the 90s, so and we played that. So we used to have a black metal, symphonic black metal band, and a grindcore death metal band on the side. So we played a black metal band had 28 song set list. So the club would keep going, like be the headline. So we have sets of 8, and then we look at them and like all people are drinking. So we finish the set, and if they want to keep going, we do this. So we have a whole other hour, and then if they want to keep going, we switch and I get on the drums. It's another band. Sometimes we play for 4 hours. But New York was crazy back then. You didn't that. I don't think anyone wants to hear my crazy fucking. That's my happy place. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. I love that shit, but here we're drinking and we're just exercising our chops and our brains and doing stuff. This is like the AI slot comes up. I like this AI track. I do this a couple of times a week here. Hold on, we're way out to it. Okay. I don't have to have A. Everything I do is to hold them down. chat. It's not glasses. Can't read chat with my glasses. Sorry. Hold on a second. I have to put glasses on, guys. I'm legally blind in my right eye, okay? I can't see shit. I literally had eye surgery 6 months ago. Your name is Damien from World? Oh, well, congratulations. You have the coolest name in the fucking universe, because it's my name. So, straight out, pregnancy. I can't do any covers. I mean, I physically could, but I'm on the shit list. You're in the basement of the fucking internet. Okay? I've been shadow banned and blacklisted by the fucking government. Okay? I'm on the shit list everywhere. The fact that you found me means that you're an asshole and the government doesn't like you. You're in the basement. You're in like the deep, deep ass, like toilet basement of the internet right now. So I cannot do any covers. I can't do shit. If I fart sideways, they're gonna fucking ban me. Okay? You're lucky I'm here. And you think I'm joking. I'm not exaggerating. You have no idea. I'm like underselling it. They hate me more than they hate Alex Jones, okay? That's how bad they fucking hate me. I promise you. I fucking promise you. I mean, I would like to do covers. Oh, seriously. You have no fucking idea. I promise you. Like, if you knew the whole story, you'd be like, what? How are you still alive? You have no idea. I had a gaming channel, she get 3,500 fucking viewers. My Facebook political live streams, I got banned the day before the 2020 election. They closed my bank accounts, they closed my PayPal, they fucking shut down everything. I fucking have death threats from the fucking Antifas, the BLMs, the fucking Christians hate me, everybody fucking. My free time, I study and do Kung Fu. I fucking read stuff. Well, I don't read anymore since I got the surgery. But I play fucking weird, like, random fucking puzzle games, you know, and I do Kung Fu. It's like, I'm a polymath, so basically, like, all my hobbies are my jobs. So it's weird. So, like, the things I do for fun, I do for work, because I'm a fucking nerd. But my free time, other than hanging out with my cat and fucking eating like a fat fuck, I you know, like, my free time is now, I come and play guitar. You know, aside from that, like, during the day I eat and I, like, look at the news and fucking play puzzle games on fucking, like, I have, like, the highest score in the world on Woodburr, 75,000. It's not a blessing. It was a lot of work. I was an orphan, and I figured out, like, you know, like, if you're gonna work, pick the jobs you like. So I got, like, you know, a bunch of computer certifications. I got 12 fucking fitness certifications. I went to fucking college. I got a fucking music degree and engineering degree. So I just went and I busted my ass the things I wanted to do, because I figured if I'm gonna be a fucking slave, at least be a slave in a place I don't hate. And don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fucking slave jobs I hated to, you know, get to where I am. Life you live, play, bro. 343. I don't know what that is, but sure. Do some Bach metal? Should we try to do some classical Bach metal shit? I mean, I try to be a solid person, you know? I try to not be a piece of shit. I'm a good guy, I'm not a nice guy. I tell people that. You can't be good and nice same time. Nice is never good and good is never nice. I'm a good guy, I'm not a nice guy. I'm a fucking asshole, but I'm good. What's this? Oh, yes. No, I used to. So, I started playing, like, seriously in 1986, okay? In 1985, my karate teacher had an acoustic guitar. I learned, like, this. That's the first thing I learned how to play. And then I learned, like, House of the Rising Sun, some like, bullshit, right? And then the kids, they had, like, a little, like, metal band. So I bought a guitar for $80 at a yard sale, and I learned how to play, like, all, like, grunge stuff, like Nirvana, Green Day, a couple Metallica riffs. And then the bass player got killed in a car chase. He was fucking running from the cops. And the drummer comes to me after the funeral and goes, listen, I'm going to music school in September. You want to come with me? And, like, I'm like, motherfucker, you're like some rich Jewish kid. You have lessons your whole fucking life. I can't read music. I don't know anything. So he says, you have 8 months, bro. It was like 7 months, 7 or 8 months. I don't remember what it was. He's like, you have like 8 months, bro. Just figure it out. What's the worst they're going to say? You can't go? And I was like, fuck it. Let me try. And I went to the music store. I bought 3 books. And I played for 8 hours to 10 hours a day. I mean, like, literally. That's all I did. Like, that's all I did. In fact, like, I fucking, like, I barely went to fucking school. I know I was going to graduate anyway. So I just sat in this fucking basement and playing every exercise in these 3 books, and I went to the school and got a scholarship. So that's how I did it. And then I got a partial scholarship, and then I taught karate, and basically worked. And then my second year, because I was like some kind of like autistic fucking virtuoso, my guitar teacher got me a job teaching for Sam Ash. So I was the youngest guitar teacher for Sam Ash ever. So like I wound up teaching music, teaching guitar to pay for my music school. I had like half a scholarship. And then, I basically did that, and then when I got fucking broke my hand, so then I wanted to go into computers and working fucking doing like hacker shit. So then I did that, and I would fly around the country working for fucking government jobs. And then every weekend I would come in, I'd fly back, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, play with the band, and then fly back out and then go do fucking computer shit. I did that for a couple of years, and then after that I was doing like fucking internet and media stuff and all kinds of crap, and then I worked in the studio. So then, like, from 2002 on, I was working in the studios and I did that for, like, 10 years. So if I had a guitar in my hands at least, like, minimum 9 hours a week, because my band would rehearse Friday, Saturday, Sunday for 3 to 4 hours minimum if we weren't playing a show. So we did that for years. So that's how I did it. And then I played till 2012, and I quit. Because I'm like, this is bullshit. The music industry is fucking evil, and it's like falling apart. Obama fucked us. Everything's fucked. And I got I got to see the end of the golden era. Like, you know, I played all the cool clubs in New York. I played with all these crazy bands. By 2012, that life didn't exist, you know? It's a different scene. Instagram, music, and people don't treat music the same. It's not fun anymore, you know? So I'd rather just hang out and just, like, jam to shit than play these fucking narcissistic fucking bullshit weirdos. Like, I don't want to deal with that. You know, like, I have 40 tracks ready to fucking go. I have a whole album ready to go. And I don't want to put it out. Like, I don't want, you know, fucking Spotify and these fucking cocksuckers to get my money. You know what I mean? I don't want to entertain fucking, like, liberal communist cocksuckers. You know, I don't want to have to fucking play that fucking politically correct bullshit. I don't want to deal with it. I have no interest. No, exactly the opposite. It was exactly the opposite. As I got older, you know, like, I've never been stable. I've been a hermit ninja monk for fucking my entire life. Chaos. But, like, you know, life isn't stable. But I can say that, you know, I also used, like, 3 different names. So I've, like, gotten pretty famous like this. And, like, you know, I've noticed that anytime you do good for yourself, most people, like, your friends, you think are friends, like, they're your friends if you're suffering with them. You know, not many people will be happy for you when you get your wins. Like, I was always the one clapping for my friends, but it's my turn, fuck you. You know what I mean? So it's like, I you know, like, most people suck. You know? No, I have like 20 album credits. Like, I played in a lot of bands. You know what I mean? But I quit in 2012. Now I just play for fun. It's just entertainment for me. You know, I come to hang out and talk to my friends and fucking drink whiskey and stay out of trouble. Because either do this or do what normal people do and go to a fucking bar. Stupid places, stupid times, and stupid people. I don't want to do that. Wasting my fucking money. Yeah, you know, look, there's always some people, like, you know, like, I'm on the internet, there's some people, like, I saw a couple of, like, random people, like, some close, like, students, but my thing is, my students are all over the world now, because after COVID, they all left the country. So my closest students aren't here anymore. I don't really have any family. So, you know, I have a couple of, you know, I have, like, some diehard fans, you know, but they're few and far between. I mean, like, you know, not just for my music, for, like, everything I do. You know, I have a collective of my students and stuff like that, you know, they're good people, but I have my cat and the gods, the ancient ones, you know, and I'm very happy with that. But I never did anything for other people's validation, you know? Like, it's like, yeah, I want people to be happy, but I didn't play music. That's the thing, that's why, like, you know, my fucking neurodivergence retardation, you know, like, I never played music for validation. I play music because there's a fucking retarded itch in my brain that I have to do it. And it makes people happy, great. You know, that makes me happy, it makes them happy. If it doesn't make them happy, I'm still gonna fucking play. You know, it's, you know, like, I don't give a shit. That's the problem. Like, you know, like, because of that mindset, when Instagram took over, I can't make it in this realm, because I'm not gonna be fake. I don't want to fucking put makeup on and do fake videos and, like, MIDI fucking bullshit, faking my guitar playing. Like, I just don't want to do it. I'm not gonna do covers to get people to like me. I'm not gonna suck people's fucking asshole. I can't do it. You know what I mean? I'm old school. I just want to go out. When you go out to play, it's like, I didn't do the shows with the people. I did the shows because it was fun to play with my band, and then people at the bars are happy. You know, so that's fun. You know what I mean? But it didn't matter if there was 5 people or 5,000 people. Like, as long as, like, you know, me and my boys were, like, doing the thing. You know, like that was it. You know, like, I don't give a fuck about this. It's hard when people understand. Like, they don't understand, because, like, you know, I'm a little retarded. You know, I got a touch of autism on steroids. You know what I mean? But, like, what more does a man need? You know, like they say with the fucking Persian guys, is in air and water. You know, like, air and water. You know, that's all I need. Like, I was the happiest during, like, COVID. You know, like, they banned me from everything, and they fucking tried. You know, and don't get me wrong, it was extremely stressful losing every single contact of every single person I've ever known. And all my business contacts, when they shadow banned me, they permanently banned me from, like, Facebook and all this stuff. And I have, like, gangs of people trying to ruin my life and all this crazy shit. And, like, yeah, you know, it's stressful. I'm not gonna say it's not. It fucking, you know, it's like really hard. But the thing I loved the most was being in nature on this fucking mountains. I moved 7 times, but everywhere I moved was in the middle of nowhere. I had this one house with just like fucking trees and chickens, like wild chickens. And they weren't like regular chickens. They were like show chickens with like fucking like these crazy tails and shit. So I would just go out in the morning, fucking do kung fu and hang out with the chickens. And then the nighttime do kung fu and fucking hang out with the chickens. It was like, I'm a weird dude, okay? What if I can tell you? Should we do more of this fucking classical shit, or should we try to find something that's like more normal? And by the way, if you play guitar and you have a jam track, if it's like a YouTube jam track that's no copyright, you can search guitar jam tracks and post it. I'll play it. Anything, as long as there's no copyright and it's a jam track. I don't give a fuck what it is. Like literally any style, any key, any time signature, just put it in there and I play. G minor emotional backing track. Try this. What the fuck is this bullshit? This is full autism on display, okay? But I'm blind in this eye, and the new glass is fucking me up. I can't. So if I don't see the chat, give me a second. That's why I'm here, talking shit. Like, what else is there to do on the internet? That's the other thing, like, my Kung Fu channel here, the martial arts channel, I did this, I've been on YouTube for 20 fucking years. I have like 10 channels. I've been on YouTube before it was like this weird, narcissistic fucking, like, fake bullshit. This is like, to me, it was like a video blog and like Facebook. You come and you hang out with people. It's not like this fucking weird, everybody's fake. Like, everybody's fake. Like, the last 10 years, like, everything's fucking fake. Like, you know, I just come to hang out. I may be drunk, but I'm not tone deaf. That's out of tune. I'm sorry. It's like fucking a half step flat. It's bad. There we go. The whole fucking guitar went down. I beat the fuck out of this thing. I'm sorry. You guys listen to me play out of fucking tune for the whole fucking time. I'm so sorry. I'm just bending notes trying to make it fucking sound like it's something. I'm sorry. fucking like fighting to keep it in tune, and it's like just the fucking tune the guitar, dude. What the fuck's wrong with you? Just fucking. Okay, that should be better. Sorry. The fuck? What the fuck is happening today? I literally just dropped out of tune. I had this guitar set up by Sean Lane's guitar manager, his manager. This old guy. And he did everything really well, but for something's wrong with my spring tension, because it's like sometimes it just dies on me. Maybe the strings, I don't know what's gonna have to happen, but something's not right. Because that was just like, I heard it just drop out of tune. Fuck. That was weird. Hold on a second. What do you say? A half shot. Okay, I can do that. How I found Kung Fu. That's a crazy story. So I'm like a half an orphan. So the first thing, like, you know, like I didn't see my father very often in my life. My grandfather died when I was like 8, but my first, from 3 to like 9, the first things I learned was how to shoot, how to ride a horse, and how to box. When I was like around 7, there was a Japanese exchange student, and I was his only friend. He barely spoke English. No one would talk to him. And I was his only friend. He lived like 6 blocks from me. I was in Queens at the time, Ellsworth Park. And I went to his house, and it's like this, you know, like in Queens, in Brooklyn, Queens, you have these townhouses. So like they're like basically a brick house with like 2-3 floors, and then there's like a bunch of them next to each other. There's no sides, and they had a backyard. So you go in the backyard, and they're like building. They were like fixing the yard. You know what I mean? And they had these red bricks. So the little kid, he's like, "Dad, can I show? Can I show?" And his father, I swear to you, looked like the fucking sensei from Bloodsport. I cannot make this shit up. Had the mustache and everything. Looked exactly like that fucking guy. And I just remember this little kid there was a pile of red bricks that they were using to like fix the wall or something. And he takes these red bricks and he puts the 2 on the side, puts one on top. And he goes, "Asa!" And a fucking 7-year-old kid breaks a red brick. Okay? I was like, "That's so cool!" And I'm like, "Can you show me? Can you show me? Can you show me?" And his father's like, "Oh," like some Japanese old man in a movie. And that's why I started like learning karate. I don't know what style it was, you know, because they didn't speak English. So that was the first thing I learned about karate. So I mixed that with a little bit of boxing I knew. And, you know, I was like kicking little kids' asses. And then when I came, bad stuff happened in my life. I wound up moving around, and then I came back to New York around 12, 13. And as soon as I came back, I was in Eastern New York in Brownsville. So then I wound up taking Aki Jiu-Jitsu in the BRC. It's like 3 blocks away from where Mike Tyson grew up. So I started with Aki Jiu-Jitsu. And while I was doing that, I'm a big kid, so like by the time I was like 13, 14, I was like working as a fucking bodyguard for fucking like mafia Shylocks. I'm not joking. My mom got me a job collecting money for fucking mafia. So I was a big kid. People thought I was 16. By the time I was 14, I was in New York City. I was like doing security shit. It sounds crazy, but it's a true story. So my boy, this guy Mike. Now Mike was this white boy, but he was crazy. I mean, gangster as fuck. I seen this dude knock people out for like nothing, and like just like those retard strength would blast people. And one day he comes to me like, yo D, I know you're good at the fucking karate kung fu stuff, but you don't understand. I got somebody you have to meet, bro. You have to meet him. And I saw fear in his eyes. This dude wasn't afraid of anything. And his brother was on the Olympic Taekwondo team in '88. So I was also supposed to be on the Olympic Taekwondo. Like, that's a whole other thing. He was gonna get me a spot in Olympic Taekwondo team. This is like in '90, whatever the fuck it was. Anyway, so he goes, you have to meet this guy. He's like some special forces guy, and he's like the real deal. He's a Vietnam fucking drill sergeant guy. And he's the real deal. I know you're good at kung fu, and you know my brother Robbie, but you don't understand. And I'm like, bro, if this dude is this like, I have to meet this fucking guy. So I wound up going, and he had a farm in Brooklyn. It was the last farm, like it was, I don't know, the size of like 8 houses. It was tucked away behind these buildings. So we go to this place, and there's a fucking koi pond in the greenhouse, and like corn and trees and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I see this little old man knee deep in a fucking pond, a koi pond, like fucking Mr. Miyagi, and they're talking, they're smoking fucking pot and cigarettes and fucking, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And he goes, so after we're hanging out, and he goes, so, sir, this is the guy that I wanted you to meet. I think you really should teach him. He's really, and he's like, so he goes, this is the one? I'm like, yes, sir. And he goes, let me see your form. So I do like a kata, and he goes, it's fucking shit! It's absolutely shit! And I was like, uh-oh. So his top students happened to be there. And his student was like 40 years old. He's wearing like shorts and like these like white slip-on boat shoes like you'd see in Miami Vice or some shit. He goes, Barry, show him a side kick. And this motherfucker, 5'0", he throws a side kick. Remember this, he just finished smoking a joint and a cigarette. He's wearing shorts up to here and fucking like these boat shoes. And he throws his fucking kick and it sounded like a kung fu movie. All you hear was whah! And it made a snap and you hear the wind behind it and it just stood there. I can't even explain it. It was like pop. I look at shit, I'm like, I gotta learn that. Whatever the fuck that is, I gotta learn that. And he was like, I don't teach anymore. And my boy begged him to teach me. He's like, all right, fine, but you have to have a partner because I can't teach you by yourself. So then I wound up getting a couple of my friends together, and that's when we started the school. And he came out of retirement to teach me. And I trained with him for 20 years. But during that training, I was doing martial because everybody in Brooklyn was a fighter or some fucking kung fu boxer, this. So I used to train with my friends all the time on the side, did everything you could think of. But then around 96, one of his black belts came down who was a Tai Chi master also. And he comes up to me, let me show you something on the side. And he took a phone book and put it on my chest. And he just tapped me. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? 'Cause, I mean, at this point, I can break a brick. I mean, not like on these, I'm talking about like unprepared. Like you just give me a brick, I can break a brick at that point in my life. I was just trained like an animal. And this motherfucker put a phone book on my chest and just touched me. I thought he broke my spine. Okay? I'm like, what the fuck is that? He goes, that's Tai Chi. I'm like, what the fuck is Tai Chi? You gotta show me that shit. So he's this master, William C.C. Chen. So I started doing William C.C. Chen's book. So I had private lessons in William C.C. Chen's book. And I did that for a couple of years, and then that's where my Tai Chi started coming out, So that's how I got into martial arts. That's the story. Oh, my fucking whole life is like 8 movies. I can't even tell you guys stuff on the internet because people go to jail. My life is... I got stories, guys. I got stories. I don't talk about it because, one, it's, you know, you get in this place where, like, if you tell people the truth, they say you're bragging. If you don't tell them, think, you know, like, you're a pussy. You know, or they say you're lying. Like, you know, I was a kid, like, you know, I skipped 5 grades. I had, like, a, you know, retarded high IQ. You know what I mean? So, like, my whole life, I tell people the truth, they say I'm either lying or I'm bragging. You know? So it's like, I don't tell them. But then there's stuff I just did that's so crazy. Yeah. I actually was going to go fight in K1. This is in 2000. You know, it was 2000 something. I don't remember exactly what year the K1 was. I think it might have been, because I got a sponsorship to go fight in the first UFCs. And I can't talk about that now. But anyway, like, in 2001, I went and trying to become a Buddhist monk. So I, like, swore off guns and fighting. So all my training, because I was training to be a fucking ninja assassin for the government. That's what I wanted to do my whole life, you know? I wanted to be a fucking patriotic fucking ninja. Well, you know, the thing with Tai Chi is that people don't know what Tai Chi really is. People only know Tai Chi after the Communist Revolution in 1956. They know this watered-down public health service Tai Chi. They don't know what real Tai Chi is. Even people who think they're Tai Chi masters. I try to show them the real shit that I've learned. Because, like, you know, again, I was in Chinatown for years. So I've, like, trained with, like, these old masters that escaped the Communist Revolution. So I trained in some, like, underground crazy shit with, like, guys who were, like, nearly, like, 100 years old. You know what I mean? So I got to see what Tai Chi and, like, Kung Fu was in the 1800s. Because I knew people who were born in the 1800s. You know what I mean? So, like, literally, you know, like, I knew guys who were born in, like, 1890, 1999, you know? Like, you know, so, like, I knew guys who were, like, 70 to 100 years old. And they were masters, like, crazy goons who escaped the revolution and shit. That these people online, they think they know stuff, and they have no fucking idea. And I'll show them, and they'll be like, that's not the real thing. It has to be like this. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You guys don't, you don't speak Chinese. You've never seen a Chinese person in your life. I grew up in fucking Chinatown. Like, with the gangs. Like, literally, the Chinese gangs. You're gonna fucking tell me what it is? Like, you fucking idiots. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I did that for a while. And... So that was the thing. Like, I had a choice. It was either go become a monk or marry my high school sweetheart, you know, and things went crazy. It was a crazy story, crazy stuff. But I trained with a qigong master when I was actually managing a medical school, and he was the manager of the department, and I can see his chi. I know it sounds crazy, but I could see the energy on him. And something told me to go ask him something about Buddhism, and he looked at me and said, "Why are you asking?" I said, "I don't know, but I know I have to ask you." He goes, oh. And then he took me in. Like, he made me do some crazy tests. I'm not going to talk about, because, like, but you have to, like, there's, like, energy stuff. And he made me, like, do some tests. And then he took me in and started training me in, like, this, like, qigong, like, medical energy stuff. And, like, I spoke Cantonese. He spoke Taiwanese. So he was always mad. I didn't understand what he was saying. But the best he could tell me is, like, you push bone, make right. Push bone, make right. And we used to work on these doctors from, like, all over the world, and it was crazy. So I stayed with him for 2 years, and then I was doing, like, Buddhist training. But I started my, like, Japanese Buddhist Zen training when I was 13. I did that for, like, 8 years. And, you know, so, like, when I met him, I was already prepped for the training. You know what I mean? But it's just too crazy. It's too crazy. But, yeah, I didn't smoke. I didn't drink. I was, like, complete straight edge. And everybody hated me. And not because I never preached to anyone. I've been vegetarian 30 years, okay? But this is back in the day where people didn't know what vegetarians or vegans were. It was just a fucking nightmare. Because, like, I didn't care if anybody else was smoking, drinking, or not eating meat. But just because they saw I wasn't doing it, I got so much shit. I wasn't never, like, one of these weirdo fucking liberal vegan psychopaths. I'm like, I'm just doing my own thing. Why does it fucking matter to you? But, like... Everyone would give me shit. What are you, a pussy? My grandmother for 20 years. Do you don't eat no chicken? You don't eat no fish? Nothing? I'm like, yes, Ma. I don't eat any of that stuff. You know this. Like, every fucking holiday. You don't eat no chicken, no fish, nothing. But when I went to do the ceremony, the master said to me, like, I can't become a monk. He says, this is the exact words. And this is crazy because he barely spoke English, but this is what they said to me. You must maintain your station in life and prepare the world for the Dharma ending age. And he said to me, they want to make people's life short and make them stupid like dog. Live only 12 years and make stupid like dog. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And that was, I was working at the medical school. I was training for the Olympics. And so it was first I was reading the studies, so I'm reading these studies about vegan athletes and who won those gold medals and the vegan athletes healed 40% faster, blah, blah, blah. But now I'm doing this hardcore Buddhist training, right? And I worked at this medical school in Manhattan next to this place called the FDR Drive. And the FDR Drive is like, and in the midtown, it's elevated. So like the street, when you see, it's like it goes underneath and it's like really low. And then you have the water on the east side. So I used to climb I would get a halal truck. It's like, kind of like Muslim kosher food. So I would get like chicken and rice and vegetables, and I would climb over this fence, and there's like a ledge, and I would sit with my legs over the ledge, and the highway's over there, and there's the water. So like I would like sit every day at the same spot. And these birds, in New York, the pigeons are just like doves. They're like this form of dove. It's like a blue purple dove. It's weird. Like New York pigeons are like these weird dove animals. So I would sit on the edge of this thing, and I would eat my lunch. It's like, this is 2000? Yeah, this is the year 2000. So 26 years ago. And so one day I'm sitting, I always feed the pigeons. One day, I do my meditation, I eat and whatever. So then I feed these pigeons, and then on accident, I threw them a piece of chicken. And I swear to you on my life, like they looked at the chicken, and then there's like 20 birds, and they were all going, and they make, New York pigeons make this weird like sound, like a cuckoo sound. And they looked at each other, and I swear to you, they all looked at me, and everything went silent. And they're all looking me dead in the eye, and I heard like, he doesn't know. Like, he doesn't know. And it was the freakiest thing, because like 20 birds are all around me, and they just stopped. And then I couldn't hear anything else. And they look at me, like, just imagine like all these fucking like dove birds, and every one of their pupils looks me in the eye, and they're not moving. And I just keep hearing in my head, he doesn't know. And I looked, I'm like, I just fucking fed them their cousin. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. And that was it. I'm like, between like the studies and like, it's like synchronicity. I'm training Buddhism. I'm fucking, training to be in the Olympics. I'm working at this medical school. I'm reading all this stuff, and then these fucking birds. And it was like this moment where it was like a bubble, and I couldn't hear anything other than like this voice that I thought was the birds. But the fact that they all looked at me at the same time, and I just heard that, and I was like, oh, this is fucking freaky. And I'm like, that's it, I'm done. And then that was like, this could be it. I'm going to eat 2 more meat meals. And my last 2 meat meals was, I went back to work, and, they always have like buffets and stuff, like, conferences. So I had a pastrami on rye, then I went home, and my last meat meal was a pepperoni pizza, my favorite thing in the world. Testosterone is onions and fucking hot peppers. You don't need beef. Okay, like, look, dude, I'm nearly a half a century old. I'm not losing testosterone, okay? Okay? And if you saw me, if you go to my community tab and you scroll down for like 8 years, you're gonna see a photo of me as a vegetarian. I'm fucking jacked. Okay, I look like a superhero. It's like 8-year-old photo, maybe more. But if you scroll down my community tab or the post tab, and you go all the way to the back, you're going to see a picture of me fucking like superhero jacked, 6-pack, ripped as fuck. So no, you don't need to eat meat to be jacked. But that's the real story. Yeah, I don't tell it often because it sounds crazy. But yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you can eat meat if like, oh, that's my partner just fucking landed there. So you can eat meat. I train people for fucking 30 years. You can eat meat. The problem is you have to eat catch, kill, carry. I don't eat meat for religious reasons, okay? But you can eat meat if you want to live in that world, but you have to think logically. Catch, kill, carry. If you can't run up to it, grab it, break its neck, and carry it home with you, don't eat it more than 4 times a year. That's the rule. If you want to be healthy. You don't eat beef more than 4 times a year. Like, you know what I mean? If you're going to eat it, like, fucking every single day, you're going to be fucking sick. You're going to look old when you're young. That's not good for you. Because your body's not meant to deal with that. You need a tribe. So, for instance, if you're like your hunter tribe would go catch a bison and you'd share it amongst the tribe. You're not going to eat a fucking cow or a bison every fucking day, 3 times a day if you're living in nature. It's not going to happen. That's the problem. You know what I mean? So if you want to be healthy, catch, kill, carry. Oh, you're welcome, hon. You have a good day too. Kagdiwa! Da! Have a good night. I hope that the stories entertained you and spread goodwill of the ancient gods. That was fun. Well, now that I gave out my stories, I'm going to stretch my legs. It's Friday night. Oh my God, my fucking back. Oh. Yeah, people say, like, I'm fucking old fart, okay? I think I'm fucking doing pretty good in testosterone. I haven't eaten meat in 30 years, and I haven't really been working out because I've been sick and fucking dying. Okay? Yeah, I'm not in great shape. But when I go to the pool, I see these 20 and 30-year-olds, I'm looking better than them. So, I don't think I'm worried about testosterone right now. I'm an old man, my dick still works. Right, Appa? Well, you wouldn't know. Well, maybe you would, you were sleeping in my fucking head. Okay, I just need to stretch my legs a little bit. I worked really, really hard this week. So I just gotta stretch my legs. Oh, fuck. And we'll do some more of what the fuck this is. Okay. Okay. What you? Oh god, these fucking glasses are killing me. I can't read the chat without them, but it's hurting my head. And trying to play guitar with them is fucked up. Sorry, 1 second. What did you say? Please play Riverside Left. I don't even know what that is, bro. The only songs I know are my songs, and I might remember a couple of Bach pieces, but that's it. I don't do covers. I can do covers. I can read music. I can play by ear, but I don't know bands. I'm autistic and drunk. People see me play and they think I just know. I just I literally just play random shit by ear. Wait, look at this. Bach, rock, E minor. Let's do this one. Okay, I'm not trying to be a dick. Like, if someone paid me to play a cover, I can do it. And I'm blind in this eye. I can't see shit. second. What do you say? I'm looking for a Yorkie emoji. Don't be sorry. I don't ban people unless they're fucking, like, really stupid. You say whatever the fuck you want. This is America. It's free speech. No need to be sorry. I come here to hang out, make noise, and be happy. Say whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. I broke it. It's not playing anymore. It's frozen. Okay, let's find something else. Beethoven? Try this. What's this? Hold on. Wait a second. I didn't break it. I pressed the fucking mute button. Hold on. What's this?
I carry ghosts I couldn't see. They tried
4 hours ago,
to
100
my
views.
destiny, but every scar showed me why some broken paths deserve to die. The voice I heard was not my own. It somehow led me through the storm. The truth was buried deep inside, beneath the fear I chose to hide. Breaks the cycle, stand and fight, keep the future in your sight. The shadows still remain, they all no longer my name. Between the truth and doubt, not knowing what to trust about, but every step that brought me pain.
I got tune now. It's hard to play if I'm not exactly in tune, because I'll just bend notes until they're in tune. And I don't know if I'm hitting the fucking bridge today or something. My fucking G string just keeps going out. Oh my god, I just tuned the wrong string. It's fucking Friday night, okay? Give me a fucking second. It's the new glasses. It's really fucking me up. You know what? I'm gonna open the tuner and fix this because I did something stupid. I think I smacked it, and that's what it is. Because when I first started tonight, I punched the fucking guitar, and that's what it is. Sorry about that. Welcome to Autism on Display in the fucking basement of the internet. Okay, that should be better. Okay. What is going on? My fucking bridge set. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me just fucking do this from here. Something's fucking weird tonight. I gotta make sure this is right because my top strings like that. There we go. That should be better. tell you this, but I literally just punched the fucking tuning peg today, so that's probably what it is. Okay, that should be better. Oh my god. The whole fucking guitar's out. Like, what is happening today? Jesus Christ. It has to be because I first picked up the guitar, I punched it. And hopefully, oh my god. Okay, let's try that. Oh my god, I fucked up. I fucked up really bad. What time is it in my country? 10:30-ish? I fucked up really bad. I just tuned my guitar to standard tuning like an idiot. And I tuned down the whole step. And I just fucked everything up terribly. I have to retune my guitar. Sorry about that. This is a D. This is the G. This is C. Should be an A. F, I mean. Okay. Holy shit, I fucked that up really bad. That was just a user error. Okay, try it again. Okay. Now we're in the right country. Okay, now we should be in tune. Jesus Christ, I fucked that up really bad. What are we playing here?
Help me find myself again. I've seen the worst if they can breathe. The cross attached to everything. Every child along the way has brought me closer to this day. Break the cycle, stand and break it down. Future in your sight. Those shadows still remain there. I wonder all my how the shadows grow, there still remains a path to hope. The night may fall, the sky may break, and we'll go back down break the cycle, break the chain. I won't be wrong, I feel again. The best may come alive, I'll stay. I found the strength to walk on.
No, I never heard of them. What kind of music do they play? What the fuck? It's not showing the chat. I never heard of that. What is that? Morte Macabre. Macabre. Morte Macabre. Something. No, I never heard of them. What kind of stuff do they play? $1989, no. 1989, I was listening to fucking like obscure grindcore and like Obituary. At the Gates, Dark Funeral, Nocturnal Modem, I think, Shooter, like black metal bands. I was into like, you know, mostly like American and like Norwegian, some Japanese bands. Like in the 1980s, I was listening to some weird shit and Bach. So from 1997 to 2000, I would listen to every night. I'd have the MIDI files of every Bach chorale and invention, and I would play it over and over and over again. That's how I'm able to like fake the Bach stuff. Like if I go to this like Bach shit, I can fake it a little bit because I had that sound in my head. It says, what if Bach played doom metal and organ? Yeah, it should be okay. It's a lot louder for you than it is for me. I can see the neighbor. So I actually got one complaint when I first started doing this. After 10 o'clock, I'm out with music. But I'm playing through these speakers, and that program makes it a lot louder on the stream. So for me, it's kind of like at my speaking volume. That's why sometimes when it gets really difficult, you see me go like this. Because like I'm playing to that. So it's not very loud. It's loud, but it's not getting me thrown out of the apartment loud. You know what I mean? It's like right there. It's like right at the level, you know? But that's why you see me go like this, because I have to do it like So I try to do is like harmonize like a fifth and a third, so I can like under it. That's pretty close for a drunk guy with one eye. Where are my glasses? Sorry. I'm literally blind, guys. Okay, I'm blind to one eye. So give me a second. What do you think about Robert Trujillo? Is that the bass player from Metallica? I'm an autistic hermit, so I don't know a lot about music. Robert Trujillo? I never heard. I thought that was a fucking bass player from Metallica. I have no idea who this is. Hold on. Let's find out. Who is this guy? It's a bass player from Metallica. I was right. It's a bass player. Yeah, he's a good bass player. Actually, I knew that one. I'm surprised I knew that, because I don't know shit about anything. I've lived on a mountain as a monk by myself. I don't know anything. He's a good bass player. I mean, look, Metallica's, like, aside from the fucking drummer, they're a good band, but technically they're like a 6. On like, if a 10 is like God level tier technique, like Yngwie Malmsteen or fucking like Eric Johnson or some like, God tier who mastered the instrument. Metallica is like a 6. Like all the guys in the band are like a 5-6. And most of the music from Metallica is actually stolen. There's like a Russian guy who did a fucking documentary, like 3 documentaries on this, that most of their songs are stolen riffs from other people. But from like a technical perspective of like ability, none of them are above a 6 level. They're just above average guitar players. However, their arrangements and their ability to play together is like really high. That's what makes Metallica in the timing. But from a technical perspective, they're not very good. They're okay. You know what I mean? They're above average, but they're not like, oh my god, great guitar players. Or great, like, Lars Ulrich is a piece of shit. And it's because of Lars Ulrich that old musicians in the world got fucked, and people forgot about this. The Napster trial, it was Lars Ulrich that fucked us all. So I hate Metallica for that. Like, anything after the Black Album needs to die. Everything after the Black Album needs to die a horrible death. And these guys need to be remembered as fucking scumbag traitors to the fucking scene, but they're not, because people are stupid and don't pay attention to politics. But Metallica is like the lowest of the fucking low humans, and they need to fucking suffer. But I mean, like Robert Trujillo is a good bass player, Like I'm not gonna. They're a good professional band. They've proven like that they're. But like we're talking about like just like abstract, just a technique. As I was a music teacher, they're not great. This band. Can you translate that to English? I don't think you meant to say it that way. Try that again. But I can't stand what they did to musicians, like what Lars Ulrich did, because people don't know about this. But he testified in the Napster trial, and he fucked us all. I was making hundreds of dollars. What? She's home. What the fuck? Okay, so what did you mean by that? But my whole thing with Metallica, on mp3.com, this is 2001, maybe like May-ish, my demo album, we released it on 5/5/2001, and my album was the top 10 on mp3.com. I was making hundreds of dollars a week, okay? After the Napster trial, we got fucked, and I blame Metallica. So I have a personal thing. It's okay your English isn't that good, but I didn't understand what you meant. Like, I'm now this band, millions of dollars I bank. I don't think that's what you meant to say. So try that again. It didn't make much sense. But yeah, so I have a personal problem with Metallica because like they were like the downfall. The Napster. I don't know if you're old enough. You're old enough to remember Napster. 36 is old enough. So Napster was, and like they did this whole thing, the file sharing, and that's when his testimony set the stage for the industry to rob us and fuck us. And that was the downfall, was the Napster trial. Maybe it was 2003, I don't remember. But that was the moment where I went from being able to make money on the internet to getting fucked. So fuck Metallica and fuck Lars Ulrich. I hope he gets fucking fleas in his asshole. And you know that him and fucking Kirk Hammett are gay lovers, right? Like Kirk Hammett and fucking Lars Ulrich are fucking gay lovers. People don't know that, but they're actually like super gay. I'm not saying that be a dick. I'm saying that because they suck dick. And that's okay to suck dick, but they're like closet fags. I don't like closet. Rammstein's cool. Rammstein's okay. I like that. Du hast. Du hast Mensch. That guy's a fucking beast. I like him. He's a cool guy. Like everything I've seen about those guys is cool. But like Lars Ulrich is a cocksucker. He's a piece of shit drummer. He's an asshole, and he fucked the entire industry. He fucked everybody. Lars Ulrich needs to fucking suffer. Like, he fucked me. Like, you know, he fucked my band. He fucked everybody. And people don't know about it because they don't pay attention. But Lars Ulrich was the downfall, and he's the one that set up the stage for fucking Spotify to pay us 0.00001 cent, which is why I'm not releasing my music. My goal in the old days was to do direct marketing and just send, if I can sell 10,000 CDs a year, that's it. My band can survive. If I can sell 10,000 CDs. That's all I need to do. You can't do that anymore. Like, people, you know, Rush was, Neil Peart was an amazing drummer. The New Girl's an amazing drummer, but it's not the same, you know? Like, but I was never really a fan of that proggy stuff. But like from a musician standpoint, they're amazing musicians. You can't take that away from Rush. Rush is like amazing musicians. I just don't like the sound, you know. Like I like heavy minor sounds. I like grindcore. Like it's just I fucking. That's my favorite shit. Like you know. That's my shit. Like the fucking grindcore and death metal and black metal. So like you know, I appreciate them. Like Steve Vai, for instance, you can listen to him. He's like an amazing guitar. I just don't like the sound. I appreciate him as he's a god tier guitar player. Eddie Van Halen, I hate Van Halen. I hate it. But I can listen to him and be like, okay, this guy can fucking play. Never liked it. Yngwie Malmsteen, I listen to him like fucking amazing guitar player. It's too happy. His life is too easy, you know? So Neil Peart was a god on drums. You cannot, there's nothing even to argue about. I just don't like the music. But I can listen to him and be like, that guy is fucking god. Like, you know? Ginger Big, I never heard of that. But I can listen to Neil Peart and listen to Rush and be like, wow, these are great musicians. But this doesn't hit my soul, you know? My soul, I came from a bad, dark place, you know? Like, I like the darkness, you know? Like, I came from the fucking pits of the shit. So, like, for me, my soul needs, like, you know what I mean? Like, if Yngwie Malmsteen was playing in Dark's Funeral and Obituary or Morbid Angel, I'd be like, yeah! You know what I mean? That would be my shit. But, like, I can listen to music and analyze it from a musician's perspective, like, wow, that guy's really fucking good, and not like it. You know, does that make sense? So I don't like the music, but I respect the music, if that makes sense. It's like, I can listen to it and be like, wow, he's really fucking good, and not like it. It's weird. You know what I mean? I respect Steve Vai, like, as a god-tier guitar player. I just don't like his music. You know, like, what was that song, For Love of God? Guy's fucking amazing. His intonation's amazing. His technique's amazing, but it's fucking gay. It's too happy. Like, you know, like, but you can't, like, you know, you can't take it away from the guy. Like, Joe Satriani, amazing player. I hate his music. I fucking hate it. But I can listen to it and be like, wow, he's really fucking good. That's Pink Floyd's fucking awesome. Yeah, Pink Floyd's really good. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate, I can appreciate it. I like Pink Floyd more than most of the like bands. Like they're really good, but I didn't play music because I'm a little autistic. You know what I mean? It's like I never got into. I was never a fan of music. What happened to me was I was like 4 years old. I was listening to to Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, and I would listen to his record play over and over again. And then I heard the Thundercats theme song and some metal song on the radio, and I heard it in my head. I'm like, why isn't those sounds in the Beethoven? I was 4 years old. I didn't know what was going on, but I knew that I wanted the electric guitar in the Beethoven sound. That's all I understood. I was too young to know, And then later on, it was just autism. You know what I mean? I just wanted to hear classical music with electric guitar. I didn't know, people, like, when I first got into music, people were like, oh, you're playing black metal. I didn't know what black metal was. I was trying to play death metal classical music. I didn't know who Yngwie Malmsteen was. I didn't know anything. All I knew was I wanted to play death metal with classical. I wanted the death metal sound with classical music. That was it. I was like a little kid, And that was just my thing. Like I wasn't like a music nerd in the way normal people are, I knew I wanted that heavy sound, but I wanted to hear like Bach and Beethoven. That's all I knew. And that's where I got my talent. I don't know you. Sounds are in my head. It's not like I know music like normal people. I never learned guitar licks. I just learned music theory because I wanted to play death metal classical music. And that was it. And then from learning like Paganini death metal, what's this? Like this is all AI shit. And I can play I can solo like people if I've heard them play before, but I don't know. So I know a guy in the Tai Chi world who was Manowar's roadie. What's his fucking name? Oh my god, he's my friend. Matt Stamp. Matt Stamp. He's a Tai Chi guy. His cousin is the guitar player of Manowar, and he used to roadie for them. like 20 years ago. So I actually know somebody that worked with Manowar. Manowar's fucking hilarious. I like them. They're cool. That's pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I'm down with that. Manowar can, it's fucking insane. But I like really obscure stuff. Like a band called Nocturnal Mortem. You hear this? Let me see if I can try. I'll type for you. Because it's... Like, you hear that band? That's a cool fucking band. I like that band a lot. I used to like it. I haven't listened to them in 15 years, but in like the early 2000s, 90s, I used to like that band. Really fucking weird harmonies and stuff. But like stuff that I'll play one of my songs. You get an idea of what I like. It gives me take a piss. I'll play one of my songs. Heavy symphonic, it's not really power metal, but yeah. So I play every instrument and that stuff. That's the kind of stuff I play. Yeah. Like really crazy symphonic music, I guess you call it. I don't know what style it is. Power back. Whatever. So yeah, so this is what I do now. I come on, I play fucking random bullshit and solo and crap and emotional metalcore. What the fuck is that? 3 weeks ago. I guess that's it. What's this one? I told you, you're in the basement of the internet. I am shadow banned and restricted everywhere. The fact that you found me means that God hates you. The God of this world is Satan. Okay? The government hates you. The God of this world hates you. You've walked into the fucking basement of the internet. Okay? You are the chosen one. Okay? You are the chosen one. I told you, I'm shadow banned. Not even shadow banned. I'm fucking blacklisted. I tell people this and they don't believe me. I've done 300 of these streams to prove it. Because people didn't believe me. Okay? They didn't believe me. I try to explain to them. I'm blacklisted on the internet. The fact that you're here means you were either one of the chosen ones or they hate you. They fucking hate you. You watch conspiracy theory shit. You're not a communist. You don't want to cut your dick off. The fact that you're here means you're either one of the chosen ones or the government hates you. That's where the people are. Okay? Okay? I've been on this for 20 years. 20 years, okay? That's where you're at. So you're either the chosen ones, people who have I'm dead serious, I'm not lying to you. Either you have a connection to the ancient gods, or you pissed off the government, and now you're in the ass of the internet. You've reached the bottom of the internet. This is the fucking ass. This is the place where people go to take a shit, okay? And then they bury it, and they put a house on top of it. This is where you are. Welcome. Welcome to the desert of the real. And people think I'm fucking joking when I tell them. And part of the reason I did this because people on my martial arts channel were like, oh, you're just not good. People don't like you. Like, motherfucker, like, stop it. I can play drunk and blindfolded and still play better than 90% of the population. And you're telling me people don't come to my stream because I suck? Listen, I may not be the best in the world, but I'm not the worst. You have reached the ninth primordial plane. Okay, you've reached the dark side of the fucking internet. This is the back rooms of YouTube. Welcome. Welcome to the desert of the real. I've set challenges that go tell any of these professional guitar players. I will challenge them to fucking a shred off, like in the movie Crossroads. Let's cut some heads. It was like, no. You've reached. This is literally the back rooms of YouTube. Seed? What do you mean seed? I don't know what you mean. But I can tell you that you have reached the dark side of YouTube. If you found me, either you believe in the ancient gods, or you pissed off the government or the Jews. Or the fucking Antifas or the BLM. You pissed somebody off. Okay? If you found me, you've reached the fucking bottom of YouTube. Like they must hate you. They hate your existence. That's what they bring to me. The chosen ones and those who are like. You think I'm joking? You were one of the chosen ones. Yes, you. If you catch me, the only way you can find me is if the algorithm has deemed you worthy to find the darkness of the fucking internet. Where like you're like either believe in the ancient gods or you said something on the internet that they hate you. Like the Jews hate you, the Antifa hates you, the BLM hates you, YouTube hates you, Google hates you. That's why you found me. Because it's the only way you can find me. You have to be one of the chosen ones. You think I'm joking? I'm dead serious. I tell everybody, like, I'm the most shadow banned person on the internet. Like, I've been blacklisted since MySpace. They erased my history. If you found me, you found the darkness. You found... This is basically Tor Network on fucking YouTube. If they allowed you to find my fucking sorry ass, you're fucked. The governments don't like you. Okay? I tell you right now. They don't like you. I promise you. He's terrible. He's good. It's not that you're a bad person, it's that you're a good person. You see, the fucking evil that runs this world and the fucking governments and the fucking corporations, they don't want normal people to exist. So if you found me, you must have a soul. You know, they repress everybody who's good. You know, that's what it is. I'm sorry to tell you. So the fact that you're still here, you have a soul. You know? And welcome to the fucking, like the Matrix. Welcome to the desert of the real. Where are the people? Good fucking question. I've asked that for 10 years. You're not very good. That's why nobody watches you. Like, I have fucking, like, literally scholarships in music fucking conservatories, fucking 20 album credits. Nobody watches because I suck. Because I'm terrible. Oh God. Epic 80s rock guitar practice. Tried this 2 weeks ago. It's too cheesy. Drumless track. I used to play drums also. Drumless tracks. Do something neoclassical backing track. Try this one. Hold on. I can't play with the glasses on. It's too fucked up for me. Try this again. Cheesy. But yeah, so welcome to the ass of the internet, my friend. Sorry. I remember this one. Okay, I've used this before. It was like 5 times. one saw that. Fucking completely spit on my fucking guitar. No one saw that. No one saw that. It's okay. You didn't see that. No one saw that. It's okay. Normally we get a little more people in this, but Friday, Saturday is never. Did we do this tonight? We did this tonight, didn't we? We did this already, right, Apple? We're not doing that. We did it already. I know, we did this already, Apple. We can't do it again. check my fucking messages really fast. Sorry. Yes, Appa. You haven't searched outburst? Yeah, it's a fucking outburst, bro. We do this one. We do this one today. I can't do this again. I don't want to do repeats. I don't know if we did this one or not, but this came out one day ago. We couldn't have done this. Today's the day we're try this one. Fuck you. I just got warmed up. Oh shit. We went to full autism mode. Oh god, this fucking thing. Hold on. I know this one. know? I told you. I told you, you're in the basement of the internet, bro. Good night, boo boo. I gotta say good night to this fucking. Hold on. Ugh. Do you have any hold on. I think you said contracts. I gotta get my glasses. Hold on. Contacts? I don't check my email on my YouTube channel because I get too many stupid emails. But yeah. But thank you. I'm glad you like my playing. But yeah, no contacts. I come on, I make noise, I teach kung fu, I drink beer, I go to sleep. That's my life. And I think I'm done for the night because it's 12 o'clock. I'm going to get up tomorrow. And what's the weather here tomorrow? See if I can go outside the train. So thunderstorms in the middle of the day. So I'm fucked. That's my life. So yeah. No contacts. I come on, I make music, I teach kung fu. And I drink beer and go to sleep. So on that note, in your human tongue, I say I love you. I'm grateful for your presence. Practice your gratitude. I'm out of here. I'll be on probably tomorrow and the day after because, I try to avoid people. So I come on here and I drink whiskey and play music, whatever you call it. But I appreciate you, man. You're in Brazil, you said, right? You're a Brazilian guy? Or was that the girl was Brazilian? I can't remember. Sorry. But yeah. So I'm going to go to sleep. It's midnight over here. It's 00:00. So that's where we're at. You have a good night, sir. I appreciate your support. I'm glad you enjoyed my blind drunk playing. I'm going to go fucking eat a donut and go to sleep. So everybody else who watches the replay, love you guys. I'm out of here. Peace out.